Paladin, you're so aggressive.
Are we back? We're back.
You're so aggressive. And everybody
And there's still people here. Hello.
And we're live again.
We are live again. Hello, everyone. Thank you for sticking around while we dealt with technical difficulties. Technically speaking here, what happened was sharks in the ocean are attracted to internet cables. And currently Drac is out fighting sharks and winning. So thank you to our new technical producer to help us out continue the stream. So just to review, everybody's currently on a sailing vessel that is lashed to a flying manta ray. It is currently monsoon season, so there's this heavy midday downpour. Ulan is wondering if there are spiders on him or in him. And we are still doing a giveaway for some nice stuff. Just to rehash what we are giving away. If you put into the chat !Sina Una, we are giving away today two $25 gift card codes for Dice Envy, and we're giving away 2 books for Roll20, Candlekeep Mysteries, and a copy of Kobold Press's Midgard Hero Handbook. That is, put in !Sina Una to enter the giveaway into the chat. We'll be pulling 2 winners at the break and 2 winners at the very end, right before we head off. So again, thank you so much for sticking around for us while we dealt with technical issues. And with all that said, Ulan, Nimuel, the other Datu of Sangda Angalan, just kind of slaps you on the back and says, if you had spiders in you, you'd be digesting them. So they're already dead.
Okay.
All of them.
I don't know if that's better, but strangely, feel a little bit more calm.
Well, they can't bite you.
What? Why would you say that?
They can't.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Sorry for interrupting.
It's fine. Surya gives a very polite, stern cough. And continues. We sent someone to go feed the blue maw, but they haven't returned in over a week. We sent someone to try and find them, but they haven't returned either. Normally the path to the blue maw is safe. No one ever disturbs us. Nothing ever stops us, but for something to interrupt this, it doesn't bode well for us.
My back scratcher. Like I'm raising my hand.
Yes, Kim?
So somebody went there and they didn't come back. And then you sent someone else after them and then they didn't come back. So are you implying that now you would like to send 4 more people after them, but we will probably come back?
I am saying I am going to send 4 people of considerable power to go check out 2 of my people to make sure that they're okay.
We'll definitely come back.
So, like, what's the end goal? We're, like, killing this thing? Because I could do it by myself.
Killing what thing?
I don't know. Where are we going?
Kill anything, really, except for the 2 people who didn't come back.
Just find out why they aren't coming back.
And kill the thing.
Why are you going straight to murder?
I high-five Kiko.
I pull out my little notebook and start taking notes on them and their like personalities for the story.
If I was tall enough, I'd be looking at that notebook, but I'm not tall enough.
So yeah, same.
I like to bring it down to both of you so you guys can take a peek. Let me know my notes are right.
Can you put can you put in there that I'm like super muscular?
Yes, of course.
Thanks.
I would like a short description of my beautiful jewelry and how you can find them at my Etsy store.
Absolutely.
Etsy is the name of the marketplace where I sell them.
Of course. How often are you there? Like, I want to make sure I got that down.
I really have like no schedule, so people just have to be really lucky to find me. But if they want it bad enough And if it's fate, they'll find me.
So
Surya
Rely
chimes
on
in.
fate.
What is an Etsy?
It's the name of the marketplace where I sell things.
Where is the sea? I've never sold that before.
No, it's Etsy. S-Y.
Okay.
It's not in the sea, because then that would ruin my jewelry.
Well, no, a sea can't be in the sea. So where is this sea?
I don't see the point that you are making or the question that you are asking. However, I do think that it might be a secret.
Listen, all I want to know is where the sea is in the sea so I can see what sea you're seeing.
Yeah, so the sea that you can't see, that where I sell my things where people can see them, is you just go down to like the Salt Sea and then you take a left and then there's like a town there and then there's a marketplace and it's called Etsy.
Wait. Is this a rescue mission?
No, it's where I sell my jewelry.
Nimwell chimes in. Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, that thing we were talking about.
Oh, all right. I get it now. All right. Yeah, no, definitely.
I
Ulan's
quickly
on
like
the case.
scribble everything out and then go back to rescue mission.
Wait, why'd you scribble it out?
Oh, I'm editing. I raise it up so you can't see it.
I want to see if you got all
After
the
the-
notes
after
about
the mission.
sea. Okay.
Listen, we are over the mushroom grove. This would be the best time to leave.
How do we leave? We just jump?
Nimwell claps you on the shoulder, and you feel this kind of lightweight feeling wash over you. Yes, technically speaking.
Kiko, hold my hand.
Oh, okay.
Jump.
Woo! Trust fall.
That looks like a long way.
It is.
Well,
Can I pull Kiko off with me?
Does
Oh,
Kiko
I
have the
Yeah, we trust fell.
Kiko, you also have this kind of lightweight energy over you, and as you're falling, it slows down almost immediately as you're affected by slow fall.
I thought this was gonna be like way faster.
Yeah. It is a very trusting fall, though. Hey, everyone, come in. The air feels nice.
Over the
word?
downpour and the wind, you hear Ulan and Buil, what do you two do?
I'm just gonna jump.
yeah. Ulan looks over, and when he sees that they're slow falling, he goes, "Oh, all right, that's right, all right," and he runs off.
Buil, what do you do?
She quickly puts her notes back in her bag and she just jumps right off when she sees that everybody's slow falling.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, it's probably good that they slowed us down because I don't want that guy to land on us.
So Buil, you don't run off, so Nimwell is able to just kind of tap you very before you jump off to give you featherfall. Ulan, you ran off? I'm gonna see if I got to you in time. I got to you as you jump off, but you're doing this slow backflip over and over as you hit the ground. You're a good mile above the ground, doing one backflip every 15 feet.
Oh,
Can I, like, while I'm still holding Kiko's hand, just like cast a shape water cantrip near Ulan that just has like 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10 for every backflip?
You can. I'm not sure Ulan is gonna see it because
It's
when
more
his
for
head
me.
fair, because when his head is
Kiko.
facing upwards, there's water. When his face is going down, facing down, there's wind.
Perfect.
It's. I can't imagine it's a pleasant experience. Ulan, how are you doing?
Spinning is I'm not used to this. It is just not the best time.
Is this face slapping into water and then out of it? Is that
It's like and then coming down like and just like ah!
beautiful?
These are sound effects I made with my mouth in a room full of air.
I'm gonna need those recorded for a soundboard later.
Absolutely not.
I'll do them.
So you all slowly head to the ground, and you find yourselves over this kind of purple river, colored by this this glowing these glowing mushrooms growing at the side of this ravine you're slowly falling into. Which you can see right there.
Oh,
I have so much fun doing this whenever I run Sina Una games.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, right there.
it's a big boy.
As you fall into this mushroom ravine, you get some reprieve from the rain. Ulan, as you're in the middle of a backflip, you kind of shoulder very softly one of the mushrooms. So not only are you doing backflips, you're spinning side you're just spinning now. You're sort of doing a gyro spin, free falling down to the ground. Buil, Kiko, Kim, the three of you managed to get to the ground safely.
Whew. It's nice to be on land again. Feel a little better. Whew.
Where are they?
Can we actually take like a minute here so I can just like buff out my bracelet like real quick? I can't go in, danger with a scratched up bracelet. Also, I guess while we're here, if anyone wanted to have like, that thing that I do where I take your stuff and I dip it in gold and it makes it better, I can do that.
Does the gold do anything for weapons?
Yeah, weapons, tools, armor. If I do it on your armor, then you get temporary hit points. I mean, it gives you more life blood in your veins.
You can say hit points. It's fine.
Yeah, but in character, Kim says it gives you more lifeblood in your veins. And
Lifeblood is good.
if I do it to your weapon, then it becomes magical, and it also hits things really hard and well the first time that it hits. As in, it crits on the first successful hit.
Can I dip my hand in there?
Oh, wait. Okay, so this apparently takes a long rest.
Yep, it does.
Can we pretend I did this last night?
Yes.
Amazing.
Um,
Who's our muscle?
I think it's me.
Yeah, what kind of weapon you got?
Kappa.
Sweet. So I would have last night, with or without your knowledge, I would have just snuck up to you, taken your weapon, and been like,
This could be more shiny.
and just dunked it in a water bottle of melted gold that I carry around. And it is now
Beautiful.
gilded. And yeah, it's magical for the purposes of overcoming resistances, and the first successful attack with the weapon is an automatic crit.
Is it like first successful attack just period the one time, or is it every like battle or after a long rest or anything like that?
Good question. Makers of Sina Una.
You're asking me to remember this stuff? What?
It says the benefits last for 24 hours or until you take another long rest. So maybe DM's choice?
So it's the first successful attack with the weapon is an automatic critical hit.
Yes.
So the first.
Per combat, or the first in that 24 hours?
First in the 24 hours.
Okay.
So you get one. You only get one.
But as you're getting acquainted with just being on land again, and having your feet on solid ground, you are in the middle of this ravine. The stone spines rising high above you, and these soft purple and pink mushrooms growing out of the cavern walls to incredible lengths. it's this very soft kind of glow here. And the river, while you can tell that it's normally teal or just a very vivid green, the glow from them is giving off this coloration on the water, making it also pink. But as you're taking in your surroundings, and Ulan, you are recovering from your unfortunate spin, you all hear a very loud and Buil.
What was that?
You notice just a moment too late as this large-sized coconut crab emerges from on top of one of the mushroom folds, climbs down, and tries to strike you with its claw. I'm very sorry to say this,
No.
but I'm gonna be dealing you some damage. In addition, you're gonna be taking some sneak attack damage
Oh, I'm gonna eat that later.
because coconut crabs and Sina Una sneak attack.
Of course they do.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat that coconut crab so hard later.
and you said
Please
you
take
said
a
I heard
grand.
this?
Please take a grand total of 21 points of damage as you turn around and just see ka-kunk against your armor, against your weaponry, as you just take a full step back, dealing with the knockback from this large crab. Could I please get initiative?
No.
14.
14
Modified.
from Ulan?
Modified 20.
Okay.
Love blowing my nat 20s on initiative. 22.
10.
10?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, the good news is you're not last.
Okay.
Not last, you're first.
Kim, you're up first. What do you do in the sight of this just unholily large coconut crab?
I'm very small and it sounds very large. And I was in the middle of fixing my bracelet and now it's like all up in here. How close is it to me specifically?
It is 10 feet away from you.
That's too close. I would like to back up. What's my movement speed? 25 feet. I would like to back up 15 feet. And
It's going to take a reaction against you.
Oh, it has a reach of 10 feet?
Oh, it's so big.
Yeah, maybe I don't back up then when I realize it can reach me. If that's
Okay.
okay.
Totally fine.
And instead, I will cast. I'm still next to Buil because I just gilded her weapon.
Yep, you're next to Buil.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my back scratcher to pat her on the back and be like, "Protect me!" and cast haste.
All right. So Buil, you are under the effects of haste. Kim, is at the end of your turn.
And bonus action. Yeah, why not? I got 8 sorcery points. Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then that means that after Buil, you feel this sense of adrenaline and confidence surge into you from Kim's magic. You're under the effects of haste. What do you do with your turn?
I'm gonna.
Protect
Cool.
me.
I just yell a bunch of profanities at the crab first because that's just not right. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my Kappa and I am gonna go ahead and try to strike it.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh. That was an 8.
Modified?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but that is not gonna hit.
Shake my head and cry for the lack of protection.
I'll just protect you with my whole body. It's fine.
Don't worry. She has haste. She can miss faster. But you do have the additional attack because you're a fighter level 6 and you're under haste, so you get an extra attack as well. So you have 2 more hits to go.
All right. Let's try again. That's a 12.
A 12?
Gonna
A
melt these
12
dice.
isn't going to hit.
All right, well, banning that die. Let me grab a different one.
Can we say, like, for flavor, maybe if you're cool with this, Buil, maybe you're missing because I'm like weaving through your feet like a cat, just like trying to get away.
Trying to
like,
protect
really
you.
Scared. Yeah, like,
Trying to dodge, but also trying not to hit you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I am causing chaos.
What the trope of just like the hang on, like protect me, like I'm trying, I'm trying.
Hold on. Back up.
So the Will, what
Alright.
do you do with your last
All
attack?
right, I'm gonna try to steady myself and one more try. Oh, that is better. 19.
19 does hit.
Whew.
Imagine
And
if I
it's a
said it
crit.
didn't.
Right?
Yeah, and it is a critical because of the gilding.
Yes. Because I missed the first 2 times.
I finally release my hold on your face where I was attached, and I like jump off, and now you can see and hit things.
Perfect. And I was
So how
only
much
using
damage?
it one-handed because I was using my other hand to kind of like push you around.
Yeah.
All right. So crits are double damage.
It's for our purposes, max amount of damage you can roll once, and then you roll the damage die again. So
Got it.
Compilon is 2d6, right?
It's 1d8.
1d8.
Or- yeah.
So you roll the 1d8 and add 8 to that in addition to your other benefits.
Perfect. So I think that is a 21.
21. You swing your Compilon into this creature, and this thing has such a tough exterior, but you just slash into it, leaving just this massive wound in the side of its body. It's going as it felt that.
Whew.
Do anything with your bonus action.
No.
All right. Do you do anything with your movement?
Do I know that if I move, it'll try to hit me?
You know that creature to get every advantage to strike as they can. So you're confident if you try and move away, it's gonna go.
Got it. Okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna go ahead and stand there and kind of like brace.
All right. That brings us to Ulan. Ulan, what do you do?
I see this happening, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I would like to take my turn to speak to the crabs in Sylvan, and hopefully come to a peaceful resolution. Queer crab, this might be a misunderstanding. We're passing through. We mean you no harm.
Can you?
And
roll-
and in Sylvan it sounds like.
Yes, of course. The language of bubbles. Can you please roll me either a animal handling check or a persuasion check at disadvantage?
I would like to use one of my auto crits,
Okay.
if that's okay.
I'm gonna say yes if you really want to say words to this crab.
Yes, I do want to say words to this crab.
Okay. Cool. You say this in Sylvan?
Yes.
Okay. It looks back at you, and it responds with. And it responds with, "You look like you're with the old man."
Okay. Can I use a bonus action to go to speak to my fellow friends?
Yes, it continues on. However, I'm going to eat him after I eat the 4 of you.
Okay. Everyone, are we looking for an old man? This crab's gonna eat us and then him.
I heard it. That crab is rude.
Not if I eat the crab first.
Are we still in initiative?
Yes, we are.
And I'll use my movement to run up.
Okay, that brings us to Kiko.
Okay. Can I just use like, I don't know, just to like do an analysis? Do I think it's like more than 10 pounds of crab?
It is decidedly more than 10 pounds of crab. A crab's exterior shell is very lightweight and just kind of tough and rigid and flexible, but the real crux of finding a crustacean or a shellfish like this is the fact that its muscle mass is very, very dense.
Okay.
Because it's very
Well,
strandy. So it weighs far more than 10 pounds. You're pretty sure it weighs, on a good guess, maybe 300 pounds.
oh,
Large sized crab, not just
Definitely
a
more than 10
lowercase large
pounds.
crab.
okay. Yeah, then that, I just wanted to make sure. um, ooh, I'm going to run up and try and hit it. Because that's what Kiko would do if it was that large. So I'm gonna take my, one of my invocations so I can attack twice.
Okay.
Is it okay if I just roll both of them at the same time? And
Yeah, of course.
okay. So the first one is a 22.
Hits.
Okay. And then the second one is a 15.
A what?
A 15.
15 hits.
Okay.
While it's got a very thick exterior, it's also just very ungainly in these tight quarters.
Okay.
It's like watching Chris Farley try and fit into a suit.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action on one of them to activate the singing spear damage. So the first one.
Give me that sweet combined damage.
Yes. So the first one is 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
5.
And then the second one is 4 points.
4 points, and that's total for everything.
Yeah.
Okay. You stab at this crab, and you make it through some of its weak points, but it's still very, very up. It's still very alive. It's still very pissed off.
Okay.
It doesn't have eyebrows, but you can tell it doesn't look friendly. It looks like a crab, aggressive. So aggressive, in fact, that it looks at Ulan. And Ulan, you don't know this for certain, but you're pretty sure this coconut crab is glaring at you. And it raises up one of its massive claws and goes to snap at you.
Okay.
Ulan, would you say you're more dexterous or more tough?
I would say I'm more tough.
Okay, this massive claw goes in to snap at you, and you see it coming, and you dodge a little bit, and then shoulder check the claw away. It doesn't get you with this attack, and then it goes to try and attack you again.
Not today.
And as it goes to hit you, you just move forward just a little bit and dodge it again. I cannot believe that I have rolled a 1 and a 2 consecutively. This sucks. And with this, it moves 5 feet forward, so now it's toe-to-toe with all of you. That brings us to Kim. Kim, what do you do?
Did we say this thing was speaking Sylvan?
It was speaking Sylvan to Ulan.
Well, I was like right next to it, right? So I probably heard that, yeah?
Yeah.
I also speak Sylvan, and I also have this cool thing, Spirit's Cunning. So I would like to fold up my arms. I just saw that Ulan got hit, and I'm just gonna fold my arms, and I'm gonna glower up at this crab, and I'm gonna be like,
Hey, listen, we didn't really do anything to you as far as I know, and even if we did, maybe you should learn how to communicate since you can clearly speak words and languages. What if you learn to talk about things instead of lashing out all violently for no reason?
and I would like to make a persuasion check with advantage because of my Spirit's Cunning.
Okay. Because of circumstances, I'm gonna allow you to roll at normal, because you're rolling at advantage normally, but you're in a disadvantageous situation.
Okay.
So just the 1d20, please.
That is a 23.
23. The crab pauses and looks down at you.
What would your mother say?
You're just going to feed the butterflies.
I mean,
You're
if that's
just going to feed the swarm.
if that's not something you want us to do, then why don't we talk about it? And if you kill us, then we might still inadvertently feed the swarm.
Better I kill you than he does.
Mm, I disagree, but I guess that's the way you're gonna be. Then that's the way you're gonna be.
Can I spend 2 sorcery points to quicken a mind spike?
Yes, you can.
Sweet.
Oh no.
What?
Mind Spike just terrifies me as a spell. So,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
I was like, what happened? What happened? It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
yes. That thing that crabs excel at.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throws.
Clearly, he's not a very wise crab. Otherwise, he would know communication is always the best solution.
A score I definitely don't have a -1 in. A roll that is definitely not a 6. So the crab fails.
Perfect. That is going to be 14 psychic damage.
14 psychic damage. You see this crab seize up and it crumples to the ground.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we can talk now.
It's dead.
Oh, maybe we can't.
I have literally no idea what's been going on in this conversation, and I just see that happen, and I just like my hand just drops to my side with the sword. And I'm like looking like.
It was a very rude crab. It said that it would rather eat us than have us be eaten by the butterflies in the swarm, which I just thought,
We have to worry about butterflies.
apparently they're gonna eat us.
And there's an old man somewhere.
A little what?
And Kuya Crab here said something about an old man he was saving for later. Like a snack.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, snacks. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
We have a coconut crab.
Crab cakes.
It's a good snack / meal. Don't want to let it go to waste.
Sounds delicious. And he's gonna rip off a leg.
You rip off a leg.
I did this in the last one shot.
I don't know, say, man, crab's good.
I crack open the claw.
Yeah, there is definitely raw crab meat here. For those at home, please don't consume raw shellfish. Thank you.
No, don't do that. No, I'm not eating it yet.
I knew my first instinct of murder was going to be a good one.
Oh, okay. Do you all want to take a short rest to cook and have some crab?
Yes. After and attend to my wounds a little bit.
Sure. So you're able to take a short rest in this ravine. There's a bit of a protection against the wind and rain because of the ravine's nature, and also there's these massive glowing mushrooms above you. It gives this very kind of serene feeling. It's like hearing the sound of rain hitting a rooftop. You're just hearing rain hitting the tops of these massive mushrooms. And you're able to prepare some of this crab over a fire. It's very dense. Like, there's a very tough crab to chew through, but it is just a bit delicious.
Feels weird to eat something that I was just talking to like a minute ago, doesn't it?
I've been there. Just don't think about it.
This crab tastes as salty as it was acting.
I like choke a little bit on the crab when you say that.
All I can imagine is just Buil hearing going back and forth, and all of a sudden it's dead. Like,
that is all I hear. So I'm like standing there. I was just like, what? I poke it, once or twice. I'm terrified now. I think I have to remember to write this down in the journal later.
Fear Kim.
But eventually your short rest ends. What do y'all do?
I think we need to move forward. Find this old man.
Yeah.
Why were we here again? rescue mission. That's right.
They
Okay.
didn't really tell us who we're supposed to be rescuing, though, did they?
We really didn't ask any
Maybe
questions.
maybe we should ask the old man.
Let's go
We
see
could
if we can
Search
find
for
the old man.
clues.
Sure, Kiko. How do you want to search for clues?
Ooh, look for tracks.
Okay.
I can try.
If you want to look for tracks, who here has survival?
I do.
Ulan has survival.
Okay.
Let's go.
Could then between the two of you decide who's going to roll and who's going to assist?
I can assist.
Okay. Who has the higher bonus?
I have a 5.
I have a 3.
All right. So Ulan, you're rolling that advantage.
I'm like,
That is a, let's see, 23.
All right. Bulan, you put on your mental seeker hunter cap. And you start looking around this ravine, looking just a little bit out of it, looking around this kind of grassy uphill sand area, looking around this beach. Your party's following behind you going, what is he? What? Is he? Actually, let me ask, Ulan, would you be humming a theme song?
Oh yeah, I'm going. Looking for the tracks. Oh yeah, looking for the tracks.
Bah.
Here with my friends, looking for tracks.
But.
All right. You keep looking around, and eventually you do find some tracks. You find 3 sets of tracks. 2 kind of larger people, and one person looks just kind of smaller, more demure. But as you start following these tracks, you start finding the bodies of butterflies, the bodies of crickets, the bodies of locusts, all these different flying insect bodies dead. Some of them crushed, some of them cut. And eventually you come to this small little clearing on a beach. The rain is still coming in from overhead, and you see this old man with this kind of lean-to hut over a campfire, cooking from a pot.
Excuse me. We're looking for someone, a bit of an older person, and yeah, have you seen an old person kind of around here?
This old man looks at you.
I intervene.
Are we there?
Yeah, you're all there watching
Okay.
and ask an
Hi.
old man if you've seen an old man around.
Sorry. He he had a lot of food. He's in kind of a food coma state. Don't mind him.
I have some left over if you want.
No, I'm fine.
Ulan, that is an old guy.
Oh, are you the old guy we're looking for?
No.
Oh,
How many
You.
old guys are here?
Yeah, do you have any like old guy friends? Not asking in a creepy way, just in a doing the mission way.
No. Go away.
Do you live here?
For now.
Has a crab tried to eat you recently?
No.
Okay, that's nice.
And his attention goes back to what he's cooking.
So do you happen to have seen other like people come by and in the last like week and a half or so?
Why?
we're on a
Because-
rescue mission.
They haven't come back home.
That's their problem.
Well, it's sort of our entire village's problem because we miss them.
That's a shame.
So
We
you
should
have
find
seen
them then.
Have you seen them?
No.
What's your name?
Go away.
Go away.
Oh, go away. Nice to meet you. I'm
Is-
Ulan.
Can I like kind of just
go over to the fire near him and look up at him and be like,
Hey, listen, I know you want us to go away, and your name is Go Away, so it's pretty clear you want people to go away. But, if you want people to go away, then you should help us find these missing people so that we can help them go away. And once
As you
again,
approach, this old man in his hobbled state picks up this long bamboo tube and holds it towards you to kind of like distance you away from him.
Okay, social distancing, I get it. But can I still maybe try and persuade you to assist us? Perhaps if I say, like, over here?
No, go away.
And it sure would. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure would be a shame if I had to use all these betel nuts myself.
And if we made this spot like a really popular tourist attraction and built, a bunch of photo spots around here and brought a lot of people your way, since now we know where you are.
Is there is there anything on his clothing that I would recognize, like where he's from or like a family marker or anything like that?
Can you make me a perception check?
Yes. That is a That is a modified 22.
Modified 22.
Mm-hmm.
You look at his clothing. Closely, and you see that it's kind of hodgepodge. You see his trousers. They seem a bit too large for him, so he's kind of like had to bind them in certain places to make sure they keep up. You see that he's wearing different like vests and shirts, but some of them appear to be just right for his size, and some of them appear to be too small. You notice on some of them little like bite marks, and on others, blood.
Oh. I'm gonna pull Kim aside and just kind of mention it to her, because I'm like, hey Kim, I know that you typically handle like more jewelry and stuff, but I assume that you kind of also dabble a little bit with clothing. And so I point out how his clothing looks, and I'm just like, is any of that identifiable to you? Like you might recognize what it is? Because I'm guessing it's not his, but
yeah, I mean, I can look at it. DM, what do you want from me?
What do you want to find out?
If this guy stole these clothes.
All right. So what are you going to do to try and figure out what happened in the past? What do you want to do for this?
Well, I think that looking at all of my stats, I think I'd like to do an insight check.
Go for it. Go for it.
And you know what? I am feeling lucky. So I will also roll a lucky. Roll it with luck, as it were. So insight.
Is it something decided before you roll or after you see the results?
Before the results.
Okay.
So it can be after I roll, but before the results. But I don't trust, digital dice rollers. So
Wow.
Sure.
Okay. Excellent. I got
What'd
a
you get?
3 and a 1, and I have a +3.
Awesome.
I think he made those clothes, and I think that he's a model. And that's why he doesn't want to be bothered. He's probably some like super famous celebrity.
You're pretty sure this man has had to guard against other people from taking his clothes. That's why they're covered in blood.
Like models do.
Yeah, it's thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Thanks. I'm gonna like walk over to the fire a little bit.
He's holding the bamboo shoot towards you. Go away.
I'm just curious about your clothes, if you don't mind my asking.
They are very nice.
I've never seen anything like this. Like these are all very unique colors and fabrics.
Go away. And he jabs you with a bamboo shoot.
What? If we don't go away?
Hey, that's not very nice.
The bamboo thing was inscribed.
I did not, but can you give me a perception check to get a good glance at it?
Sure. 19.
19. You look at it, and for a moment, as he jabs Buil with it, you see all kinds of inscriptions all along the sides of it. And as he pokes, you're pretty sure you heard the sound of the buzzing of wings as he did so.
Can I use one of my invocations, which is that I can read all writing to figure out what's on it?
Sure thing. As you use your ability and you decipher the inscriptions on his bamboo shoot, it's all a form of magic. It's all kinds of allusions to controlling insects and about changing the body. It's very horrific druidic writing.
You got a scary stick there.
Just like swat the stick away. It's like, don't poke people. That's rude.
Extremely rude.
He points at you again. Are you going to go away?
What happens if we don't go away? Why are you so insistent about us going away?
He looks at you, Kim, looks back to you, Buil. He looks at you, Buil, and asks, you or her?
I am who?
You or her?
Oh, me or her? No.
Wait,
You?
why not me?
Then you. And he lifts up his stick and he waves it around. And from this hollow bamboo shoot comes out this swarm of flying insects that fly out and descend on you.
Ah, shucks.
That's where the locusts were coming from, everyone.
Can you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
It came from the stick. Ooh, I'm good at these.
+5 con save? Damn, and I still rolled a 9. Go me.
No, just Ulan.
Oh, perfect.
19.
19.
It was Ulan.
All right then. You're gonna be taking half of this damage, but you're in this 20-foot sphere of just the worst insects imaginable. If I can get all my dice over here.
Or
All of the dice.
All of the dice.
I don't like that.
Multiples of the die, if you will.
More than one.
I think the worst thing is how they smell.
Can you please, Ulan, take 14 points of damage?
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem.
And as you see this insect swarm descend on Ulan, you look back and you hear the creaking of bones and the stretching of sinew as this old man starts to lurch and grow up in height. His mass isn't really changing, it's just a distribution of it. And you see clothes starting to slink off of him as he rises up to about 8 feet tall.
I really don't think this was the old man we're looking for.
Yep, Ulan. Yep.
You should never trust people who don't communicate well. And he wasn't very communicative. And now he's going to eat us. So
He looks at you all one more time and asks, go away.
how can we help you if we go away? Clearly, you are hurting. You have bugs living in your stick. You need friendship.
No. Children need flesh. You'll feed them. Like the other two.
I knew they
The
were
two
dead.
that we were looking for.
Could I get initiative from everybody?
Oh, beans. But what if I went away?
What if we go away, though?
You didn't go away fast enough.
That's a 3 total, if it makes any sense.
That's
A
a 6
3,
total for
Ulan?
me. So.
Yeah.
I got
3,
8.
6.
Wow.
Not natural.
8.
Sorry. 8 Buil? Okay, cool. Kiko, what did you get?
20, not natural though.
Go save us.
All right.
Try.
Kiko, I believe in you. Punch it to death.
So, as we're getting into combat, we're going to take a small pause here, and we're going to be pulling some winners for the giveaway. So if y'all haven't, please put in an exclamation point Sina Una to get a chance to win a $25 gift card to Dice Envy and one of 2 books from Roll20, either Candlekeep Mysteries or Kobold Press's Midgard Hero Handbook. That's exclamation point Sina Una. Type that in, and maybe you won't panic as much over the fact that 3 people in the party have rolled less than 10 for initiative.
Yeah, it feels really like, like, oh, let's announce these winners while like all of the party are clearly losing and gonna get eaten by bugs.
This is
Yourself.
the worst.
Listen, I just like that a whole lot. I'm so
this is
happy
great.
the 3 of you are so together in initiative.
It's great. It's
Everyone
And then
win
there's
for
Kiko.
us.
Trying to get results soon here. But let me see what it got for initiative just real soon here.
2.
I don't know how else to phrase this. So I'm going to ask Kim, what's your bonus to initiative?
Dos.
Dulce, can you roll me a d20?
I sure can. You know what? D&D Beyond, you have betrayed me. I'm gonna use my trusty Seer sword dice made by a beautiful person. And I got a 15.
A
Shout out
15?
Seer sword by dice.
A 15 or a 16? Which is it?
15.
Can you roll again? Because you tied on me for the 15.
We're just the same person. I got 14.
Or son of a...
Hey, Dex.
No way we tied again.
So real quick, Dexara 19, you've won one of the giveaways, and we're ready for the next one before we move on with this pending violence. Lil, can you roll me for me one more time?
No way we tied this many times. That's wild. Oh, that's cocked. That one's an 18? Can I win now?
You win now. Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Yay! I'm a winner, kids.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Wild.
So then we have a last place monster with initiative. Who here has a nature check?
I do.
Would you like to roll a nature check to see what exactly this is?
Yes.
Can
Well,
I
try to.
help somehow?
That'd be great. Just going through all of our knowledge banks.
What'd you get in Buil?
I got a 17.
17. You know this to be a Mambabarong. A Mambabarong isn't an innately natural creature. It isn't, in fact, a person, but it's a person who has specialized in hurting others, and in doing so in the form of insects. They're ordinary people, but they've learned horrible, horrible magics to harm and to kill people with their chosen familiars, which is insect
Bugs.
swarms.
Got it.
And these beings have all kinds of omens associated with them. They are known to be horrible harbingers of pain and suffering. Nothing is beneficial by its presence. And congratulations, Modern Chow, on getting the other giveaway. Just a total whiplash.
Oh, cluster of emotions.
But that brings us over to Kiko. You are first in initiative. What do you do?
Okay, so as a reaction to rolling initiative, I'm going to summon my Serpent's Ire.
All right.
So
What does that look like?
So basically, Kiko realizes that stuff is going down, and he goes, "Oh boy," and I'm gonna say kind of like grabs his spear, and as he kind of poses out with it, this like eel-like visage kind of like swims up, and as it like kind of crests atop his head in like this motion that it's going to devour, it like disperses over and kind of like makes me glow this like weird weird blue tinge. So I have temporary hit points, and then I can have my proficiency. And the creature, when it begins its turn, has to make a wisdom saving throw against me. So.
Okay.
That's
Can you please remind me when it comes to the creature's turn?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So that's my reaction, and then I'm going to attack. I'm gonna use my my invocation so I can attack twice again. So the first one is it's like 18 natural plus 7. So math.
What did you get?
25? 25?
25 to hit?
Yeah. And
25
then
hits.
the second one to hit is an 18.
18 hits as well.
Okay. So I'm gonna do one with my singing spear, which is not a D6 on the first one. It's 8. So that's 9. That's 16 for the first hit.
16 for the first hit. Okay.
And then 12 for the second hit.
Okay. So total of 28.
Yes.
Solid. You have caused some massive wounds in this Mambabarang, but it's still standing very, very tall. Unnaturally tall. Shouldn't be this tall. But that brings us over to Buil.
All right. Haste is already gone, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. Let me double check this thing. All right. So I assume I'm still pretty close to it. Like I'm not too far.
Yeah, you're about 10 feet away from it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Paladin and I'm gonna hold it with both hands and try to strike down on it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a 16.
16 just hits.
Where are you? All right, so she steadies her stance, holds both the swords with both of her hands, and just comes raging down onto it and causing 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. That is a solid slash into this Mambabarang. Its skin has this kind of wooden texture to it. You know, there's some kind of enchantment on it, but you're still able to leave a very clean cut. What else do you do?
I'm actually. Is it focused on me, or does it seem to be kind of looking at Ulan still?
It's looking at the group overall.
Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead, and she steadies back again, grabs the sword, raises it up high, and tries to go in for one more slash.
Go for it.
And that is a 19.
19. That's going to be a hit.
Yes. And that is 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. All right. You follow up that slash with an even harder slash, getting a deeper gouge in. That is going to bring us over to, unless you have anything to do with your bonus action or movement.
I do have my bonus action, and I'm going to try to use the Guardian Roar, which is just to draw my foe's attention away from my allies and back onto me. So that way everybody can kind of have a better chance at striking or going around it.
Mm-hmm. For anybody in the chat who wants to know, Guardian Roar is an ability of a fighter. They release this huge roar that turns any foe's attention towards it. If they fail a wisdom saving throw, they are drawn to the fighter in combat, and it has disadvantage against creatures that are not that fighter. So I'm going to roll my wisdom saving throw.
Awesome. She's going to steady her stance and just make the loudest roar that she can.
What is the DC I gotta beat?
It is 11.
Like 400, right?
Yeah, like 400. It's 15.
15. All right.
Sorry, 14.
14. Okay. You won't know whether I pass or not until my turn comes. But you let out this massive roar. There's like waves in the sand momentarily as you let out this amazing roar. And if that's the end of your turn, that we come to Ulan.
Okay, this one's being pretty rude, so time to unleash my special attack. And I'm going to unleash Schism of Self and release a copy of release my soul from my body to fight fight alongside me. Would you say this thing is like hella spindly, like its legs?
Yeah, it's hella spindly.
Okay, I'm going for the legs. The copy of myself is going to I am going to attack the legs, try and get off balance with an unarmed strike for my action.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And nope, that's a natural 1. Ooh, definitely not. Nope.
Is there anything else you want to try and do for your turn?
I have to hit to do flurry of blows, right? Or can I have my copy, my soul attack as well?
Let's check the rules just real quick. I'm not an expert on the rules because I'm only human, and D&D is sometimes complicated.
I can read it. I have him up.
Maybe after you take the attack action, not if you hit, just if you take it, you can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed attacks.
Okay,
as
cool.
a bonus action.
Then I will use flurry of blows using another key point to have my the Schism of Self copy of my soul hit another leg.
Okay, go for it.
That is going to be a 21.
21 hits.
Awesome. Giving me a 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6 points, right? And with a secondary hit?
Excuse me, what?
You get 2 hits with flurry of blows.
I do. And then the second one, no, that one's not going to hit. That was 11 total.
That's going to be a whiff. I'm sorry. So there are 2. You see both the soul of Ulan and the body of Ulan throwing punches at the Mbambarong at its legs. That is going to bring us to Kim.
Sweet. I'm like cowering after hearing the roar from my good friend Buil, and there's so much going on. How far am I from the main dude?
From the main dude? Mm-hmm. From the main dude, you're about 15 feet away.
Okay, perfect. Am I gonna have to go through the swarm to get to him?
No, the swarm is behind you.
Perfect. I'm gonna sprint up to the main dude and I'm gonna go pocket sand. And I would like to throw my Kiban's magic powder onto him.
Pocket sand.
Yeah. Specifically not sand, but powdered gold. So
Everything I've ever wanted.
Yes, exactly.
Expensive pocket sand.
Yes, and special pocket sand. So I roll a d4 and things will happen. I roll a 3. So the
3?
target is poisoned for 1 minute.
All right. So for anybody who doesn't know, Kibaan's magic powder is magic gold dust specifically enchanted to beset a creature with a random affliction. It is literally gold dust.
And pocket sand.
It is literally gold dust in the eyes and sinuses.
That is awesome.
It's horrific and canon in mythology.
I also really enjoy the fact that I'm so small and he's so tall right now. So it's not even like he's inhaling this dust. It's like on his ankles, but it poisoned him.
It's like you. This kid runs up to you and like throws something. You're like, okay, kid, whatever. And then your skin is like, wait, what? That's not a color. That's why is it blue?
Why is it blue though?
All right, then that is going. Then oh God.
What is even the poison
I just
effect?
don't get a
I don't
save.
remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just straight up poison. I don't remember what poison does.
Getting disadvantage on attack rolls
Oh,
and
perfect.
saving throws.
That's amazing.
For 1 minute.
Great.
I can't stress enough how upset this is, how upsetting this is.
Oh, but just
running-
wait, because for my bonus action, I'd like to quicken a fear spell.
And be very scary. And also go, "Arr!" like Buil's scary roar.
The tiniest Satan.
Yeah.
Like Simba as a baby.
So that'll be a wisdom save for you, and if the swarm is also in a 30 feet of me, then
Nope, because you are looking straight at him directly. He passes.
sweet. Okay. Well,
So long, mister.
and I will stand there and accept my fate. I did what I had to do. You know that scene in The Lion King when Simba is like practicing his roar to like
Yeah.
scare off the hyenas? That's basically
exactly
what
what I
just happened. Yeah.
We're on the
Ulan's like, "Oh,
same
what was that?"
wavelengths.
Okay. All right. Let me.
Good thing he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. All right. So give me one moment to look at this. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. This thing is going to grab one of the many flying insects around its bamboo shoot.
Is it its turn?
And its turn.
Okay. Just when you're ready.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. All right. That would have saved, but I'm at disadvantage. All right. I save.
You save. Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't have a 16 DC. Do you have a 16 DC?
No, it's just over it. You do still take half though.
Oh.
So
It's just half.
Just
7 points of psychic damage.
Okay. You are just bullying this old man.
No longer an old man.
This old man bites this insect in half. And you, again, just imagine the worst person you know of having magic.
it's a good source of protein.
And looking around, it looks at you, Kim, the person who just
Hey,
plagued its
mister.
skin. And it looks down at you. And it brings up its staff once more and swings it around. And
Goodbye,
casts
my friends.
and casts insect plague.
Oh,
the
that
party.
sounds fun. Oh, the whole party, not just
Oh
me.
no.
20-foot radius.
Together.
And because of hive mind casting, he doesn't have to maintain concentration on this.
Oh, that's so
Curses!
sick.
And then
I need to learn this.
I'll put not an old man into my games now.
And as he does so, he calls in the other insect swarm.
So many swarms.
So, could I please get 2 Constitution saving throws?
Ooh. Cool.
I almost rolled a 1 on both, but then like the die just turned over slightly, so I got a 19 on both. Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
So who got above a 14 on the first roll?
I matched a 4.
Okay, so you all only take 15 points of damage.
oh, great.
Only 15.
Cool.
Love
Cool.
that. Love that.
I'm loving
And then for the second one, who got above a 14?
Barely.
All right, so 10. So you all only take an additional 14 points of damage from 2 insect plagues.
Uh-huh,
I would like to remind Chad that not only are we raising money for a great cause, but your donations today will also go towards saving our characters' lives. You can type in the command #Sina, or not #, !donate. I should have checked this before I went on the spiel. Help us, please. Help us. Help charity. Help us. It's great.
So that's part of its turn.
Oh,
Part of
part
it.
of it. Great,
Oh,
great.
of
Sweet.
course, of course.
Great.
Of
Bugs
course.
and stuff.
I love this for us.
I forgot to cast mage armor.
The ground is rumbling underneath you,
Mm-hmm.
and crawling out of the ground is this gigantic beetle
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
that you can tell has been affected by the spell Giant Insect.
Oh yeah, I could totally tell that just from looking at it.
Absolutely.
That's
To
totally-
remind to just point out this out. Hive mind casting. I don't have to maintain concentration.
That's awesome.
Really wish I had picked a better spell for my quicken spell.
We should have really just gone away.
Yeah.
I think we should have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to murder.
So that brings us to the party's turn. The two insect plagues fade away, but there is that giant insect behind you now. That is going to bring us to Kiko.
Okay. Cool. So I still have my thing up. So there's the guy in front of me and then a beetle behind me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the dude, the old man. Because I figure if I can get him out, then I'll get him out.
Okay.
I'm gonna make two attacks. The same invocation. The first one probably doesn't hit. It's a 13. And then the other one is a 20.
13, 20. The 20 hits.
Okay, 20 hits. So I'm gonna use my spear. And I'm gonna go ahead and use 4 out of my pool. So plus a d4. Okay, so 11, 15, 19, 28 points for that one hit. And I'm gonna say,
What kind of protein?
I
milk
get
are
to
you drinking?
murder! You're in.
It doesn't look happy. The Mambambarang does not look happy at all. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
The beetle walks up.
It's also now in my visage, right?
Technically, yes.
Okay. So on its turn, it also has to make a thingy.
I don't like these games you play with my creatures. You're being very rude to my creatures right now. It is going to just roar out, and could everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw against frightened?
Ooh, beans.
Cool.
Ooh, beans.
That's my thing. Copy me.
Nope.
No, absolutely not.
Oh no!
Or
18?
6.
Just the finality of it is what's bothering me.
What if I like auto crit my saving throw?
You could.
Whoa.
Do you have an auto crit?
I
got 2
do.
now.
I have 2.
Ooh, are you going to use it here?
Yes.
Okay, you avoid being frightened.
Ooh.
Kiko,
14.
14. Okay, and then Kim, you got an 18.
18, yes.
So Ulan, you are frightened. You are also going to take some damage, and I'm sorry for this. Only a little bit.
not really.
Please take 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And you notice that you're starting to glow yellow.
Oh. Promise I'm not doing that myself.
That brings us to Buil.
All
What do
right.
you do?
God, there's so many bugs. I'm assuming he's still relatively close to me.
Yeah, he's right next to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to strike down again, and I'm gonna use my auto crit on this.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. See how it is.
That is a 16.
16 meets or 16 damage.
Oh no, 16 to hit.
Okay, yeah, 16 hits. So you do crits.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
And this will be
Roll
the auto
it.
crit. So that'll be 20, 25
Jesus.
points of damage. So she swings down hard, screaming into it.
Yeah, no, you cut straight into the Bumperong's chest, and it's definitely magic holding this Skeletor of a human being together.
Skeletor.
Like you definitely scraped against whatever sinew muscle is left with this slash, and it does not look well right now.
I'm gonna continue in and try to slice one more time.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, that is a 19.
19. Okay, that hits.
That'll be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
She's just like screaming into this thing. She's like, ah!
This thing appears to be on its last effort of legs. Ulan, it's your turn.
Ooh, all right. Push
Ulan,
through.
can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, yes, I can. Okay. That is a lot. That is a 21.
21. You move out of the way just the nick of time as the ground underneath you explodes in this burst of beetles and ants and termites.
Oh.
No damage. Your turn.
Okay. Push through all of this. And I totally forgot that Schism himself gives me advantage if I'm attacking near my soul. So
Correct.
I will be taking attack actions this turn.
Okay, go for it.
All right, first attack. 18 for a total of 26.
Hits.
Do you want me to roll damage for those immediately or no?
Roll all the attacks you're going to do, and then we'll add damage together at the end. Makes it easier for me.
Great. That is going to be 22 for the second one.
Hit.
And I will spend 2 key points to do flurry of blows. This is the soul going to be taking these legs.
Okay.
18, 16.
Both hits. Oh no. Please roll damage for 4 hits.
4 hits. Okay, I have d6s. I have lots of d6s. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be 23 plus another 3, 26 points of these are psychic damage because of Way of Kalilua.
Mm-hmm. So how much overall?
26 points.
I suppose. Okay, thank you. How do you finish them?
Ooh, I'm gonna look over at my body, my soul, acting as one. Just gonna, all right, buddy, you got this. Oh yeah, I totally got this. And grab 2 separate legs and pull in opposite directions.
You tear apart the Mbambarong, and as you do so, you pull apart what feels like a leather suit, like just a hollow piece of leather. And as you pull it away, bursting out is the raw form of magic in all its glow. And after a moment, it's just a deluge of termites that land on the ground and burrow. It's dead, and the giant beetle diminishes in size until it's just a normal beetle again.
Oh no, this is not what I asked for.
Just a bunch of termites in a trench coat?
I like jump back.
It's in my
Eat
shirt.
it.
At least it's not a spider on you, Ulan.
I'll get it.
Ow.
Combat's over.
Ooh. Maybe next time we should just go away, right?
Yes. Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything among all of this that would be like would identify the two people we were looking for, since he had mentioned that he might have eaten them or something?
You search around. You don't see anybody near the campfire, but a bit ways away, you do see two people who are tied up near what looks to be skeletons. That appear to be have been gnawed on.
Wait, the two people are, or they're near skeletons?
They're near skeletons.
Oh, okay. Hey, I think I might have found them. And I like start motioning over that direction.
Ulan sees the skeletons and goes, "Oh no, we were too late."
No. And I like wave your face up towards them.
Oh, all right, that's them. But
All right.
still sad for these other
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. I wonder where they're from, since we haven't heard about them being missing.
The two people here are unconscious, but appear just a bit battered.
Oh, here, I got something. I got a health potion from chat in the very beginning. I'm going to, if I can split it and just bring them to life, I'll bring
I also
one
have
back.
a health potion. I can give it to the other one, I guess, since I didn't die. Although I am very close to dying now that I look at it. But it's okay, they can have it. I'll be fine.
Yeah, just kind of pour a little bit of health potion into someone's mouth.
I have an auto crit. Can I donate that to the person? To keep the health potion for myself. Auto crit on life, please.
They weren't like dying out or anything, but you do
that's good.
give them a healing potion. They do appear to be better off for it. They wake up with a startle. Looking around.
Don't worry. The bugs are gone.
I get them loose and free so they can adjust and stretch.
This Balat Kayo looks around. Did someone feed Anino?
I don't know. We were here to save you two, which you two were. Well, you specifically were here to do that. And were you not able to do it yet?
No, something ambushed me before I could get over to the Blue Maw.
I think we have destroyed it. Do you need help getting to the Blue Maw at this point?
I can get there myself, but okay.
I mean, we will go with you. I just wanted to see how you're feeling.
Consider yourself rescued.
I can walk. I can make it there still.
Okay. Well, we will go with you because this is important. We know.
No, can you make sure that they get back okay? And they point to the person that is still unconscious and tied up.
And tie that person.
And Ulan will pick them up and carry them gently until they are awaken.
Okay. So the person who goes and journeys towards the Blue Maw doesn't come back after a few hours, and after a while,
Not going with them? Are we going with them?
He didn't want us to.
Oh, okay.
And after a while, the other person comes to and provided that you tell them about the other person going off, they nod understanding and ask to be taken back to Sangda Angolan.
So
you find where they're sailing and they land, so their boats are in the water for you to board. And after the person you rescue talks with, for the person you say have talked to Surya and Nimuel, they turn to you. Thank you. We were worried that they wouldn't make it.
You weren't worried that we weren't going to make it? I was pretty worried that we weren't going to make it.
We had confidence in you, but we were worried about the other person when they didn't come back.
Yeah, it was Mamba Barang. It was
taken care
absolutely.
of?
Yes, we took care of it.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All in the day's work.
One person like did go to the Blue Maw, but they like didn't come back after a few hours. They said they were going to.
We received a sending from them shortly, just a little bit ago. So
That's nice.
they're fine now.
That's good.
Okay. I was like, do we need to go back?
Yeah. Why didn't they come back though? Why did we wait here for a few hours for them if they weren't going to come back?
No. Okay.
Rude.
Yeah, this was. I wonder how it got there, and because I've never heard of that being around the Blue Maw.
Vile
Bugs
things
are everywhere.
and vile things come in all forms of nightmares. But thank you. Honestly, thank you for your help.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the opportunity and the confidence in us.
We're going to end there then.
We did it.
Let's have some outros. Let's reintroduce ourselves for people who are here. While we're doing that, people in chat, if you put in an exclamation point, Sina Una, you have a chance to win some cool stuff. I was about to swear, but I shouldn't do that on this channel. Let's start in reverse. Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna roll initiative.
All right, cool. So we're
Lucia.
gonna go.
Ow!
We're gonna go with Lily. Introduce yourself and then talk to someone else.
What about nose? Okay. My name is Lily Sparks. I had a blast playing Islands of Sina Una. Can't wait to receive my hardcover copy. This has been amazing playing with all these wonderful creators and, of course, raising money for a very important cause. And as we go forth into combating anti-Asian racism, I'd just like to remind everyone that it's not just about ending the violence and bigotry and all that. It's also about just Asian representation, just normalizing having Asian people in media, TV streams, like in your lives and stuff. So that's it, racism, it starts with communication, as Kim would say in a very annoying voice, but her points are there. So you can find me on the social medias at Lily Sparks with an X. I run games for Magpie Games. If you like my vibe, you can go to magpiegames.com and play games with me, like lots of Powered by the Apocalypse stuff. I'm also going to be doing another anti-Asian racism stream this Saturday on the Roll20 channel. I'll be there from 11 to 1 doing character creation, and then 5 to 8 PST doing a game of masks, which is going to be dope because I love me some masks. So join us for superhero shenanigans and whatnots. And I'm going to throw it over to my producer for that stream. Kappa, take it away.
Hi, my name is Christian, better known as Kappa in the TTRPG space. I'm all over the place. And like Lily said, I want to echo everything about stop AAPI hates and all that. It's all about representation and just letting Asian people be Asian people, visibility and all that. Sorry, you can find me tomorrow actually on Thorny Dryad at twitch.tv/Thorny Dryad for yet another Stop AAPI Hate stream. We're going to be playing Kobolds in Space, very Star Trek-y, very Galaxy Quest. So if you like that kind of stuff, it's going to be super silly. I'm playing all the red shirts. It's going to be awesome. And like Lily said, Roll20, I'm producing that stream. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. But I've got a bunch of projects. Just if you want more information on that, again, twitter.com @the_Chris. Give me a follow. And if you like what you saw here today, I'm always looking for more stuff to do. And yeah, I'll throw this over to Lucia.
Hi, I'm Lucia. I run Seer Sword, so that's where you can find me everywhere on the internet. Where I'm currently the main thing I'm working on is trying to get physical copies of Sina Una out. So you can pick up the PDF now, and then you can pre-order the book, but we're waiting on printers and all of that fun stuff.
I got my email today.
That's so exciting. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, and also I'm gonna start appearing on Sina Una streams normally with Tampo, which we'll have the same game master here with Paladin. And
Season
yeah, also like really good points from Lili. I think representation is super important. And same way that we celebrate everybody all the time. I know it's like Asian Heritage Month, but we can celebrate it all the time, all year round, because Asian people exist all year round. So I just really want to thank everybody for being here and for donating. This was super cool and super fun. And yeah, I will pass it to Chance.
Hi, I am Chance, but you can find me on pretty much everything as Chanzlyn. And I'm so pumped for this entire world. This was such a beautiful game to play. I'm waiting on my hardcover. Like, it's a big deal. But to echo what everybody else has said, like, thank you all so much for everybody that has donated tonight to the Stop AAPI Hate. May is coming up, and that is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And that's something I'm going to be doing on my Twitter account, is showcasing a lot of Pacific Islanders and Asian Americans that I find very prominent and inspiring throughout various types of media, because we just do not get enough love. And so as much as I also want to combat racism, another good way to do that is to show love toward those, all the lovely people. Like, there's just so many and so many underrated that, it's a big part of me. Like, I'm not Asian myself, but I am Pacific Islander, so I do resonate a lot with this stuff. So thanks everybody for tuning in. And to that, our sweet Paladin, do you have any other parting words?
Hi. I'm Paladin.
We all.
Just I'm going to do this for the rest of my outro. Hi, I'm Paladin. People call me Paladin these days, and it's very odd. So if you saw any other name for my captions in the little caption box, it's lying to you, and don't believe it. But I'm HT Paladin. It's been wonderful DMing more Sina Una content. And if you like what you heard here and want to see a longer campaign, Lucia and I are going to be doing a long campaign starting May 7th on Rock Punch ATL for Tampo Season 2. It's going to be longer than 10 episodes. There's Latia Jaquise and Josh M. Simons and the one and only Critical Bard. And it's going to be a little sad sometimes because that's what I'm just naturally drawn to. But seriously, thank you all for showing up here. Working on this book took a lot of effort and took a lot of time, and opened up a lot of trauma for a lot of people who worked on it, when it came to really understanding our place in just the world and with ourselves. And it means a whole lot to have people just come here and watch content made from the efforts of our hard work. So seriously, thank you. You can find me on Twitter under HT Paladin. You can find me on Instagram, but why would you? I don't do anything there. I have a new book coming out soon. I make the announcement next week, but I'm officially working on a book called Incantations for all your long and kind of esoteric spell needs. Do you want to make a ship go fast in the air? Do you want to transfer enchantments from one item to the other? Do you want to, talk to the dead, but not their bones, like their actual soul? We got you covered. And thank you all for being here and supporting a really, really good cause. Seriously. Some winners were drawn. I forfeited mine because I don't need the book, so someone else should get it. So I'm pretty sure someone else got it, but I wasn't looking at chat. So, I'm sure they saw it. I'm going to respond in verbal to a thing that got sent to me in text. Yes, Lili, you just heard infomercial for spells. That is correct. You know how I roll. Chaotic and kind of wonky.
If you pay for shipping and handling, you get more spells, a bonus spell.
Thanks to Kickstarter, powered by Kickstarter. No,
If you need me to be the incompetent person not knowing how to cast spells in the infomercial, you can just give me a
I
call.
need to be the person who like goes to pull down like Wormwood from a shelf and just covers themselves in all kinds of spell components. Like, if only there was an easier way, as literally just like smacking off containers off the shelf.
I really feel like Kappa would be like the voiceover for it, though. It's like the announcer that's like, hey, have you ever been in a situation where a spell just, only let you talk to someone's bones? And I can't do the Kappa voice. Only Kappa can do it.
Kappa,
and I can barely do it, so.
just imagine Kappa just like, does this ever happen to you and you just watch someone just
do it in the Kronk voice.
raw ingredients like off the shelf?
Does this ever happen to you? Oh, no.
God.
It's all over the place. Oh man.
But thank you all for being here. I'm so happy that some of y'all got some cool stuff from just watching the stream. Thank you so much, everybody who donated. We're ending out of the goal of $1,000, 420, the weed number.
Best number.
I can't not call it that. I can't take it seriously. And honestly, have a safe night. If you liked me being random and bumbling, I'm going to be live on a different stream in half an hour because I made a scheduling boo-boo. So I'm here in this seat for 5 hours straight. What's up?
But what's that stream, though? Tell us.
It's going to be on the Gilding Light. I'm playing a bard in a group of bards for Battle of the Bards.
We love Gilding Light.
What?
Yeah.
I'm awesome.
playing a depressed bard. What's up? It's just me in a game. Oh, that hit too close to home.
Oh no!
Does it critical hit too close to home though?
Can we get
all
some
I'm saying is
in
most of my
chat for
song
Paladin,
repertoire was like Bon Iver and Creep by Radiohead. But no, seriously, thank you all for being here and have a good night. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm just gonna keep waving, keep waving, keep waving.
Oh, yep.
There we go.